Hello, my name's Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And I am tired of this planet, so let's leave. It seems like to be a theme of the series. Like, I log in, you know, I start recording, and I immediately get tired of the planet, and we leave. And I believe this was a single planet system. So, let's leave. Let's just leave the system. Let's just go far away somewhere. Let's actually scan. We might find somebody who's discovered something. I don't know. Maybe closer to the galactic core. Okay, I think it's time, isn't it? It's time we started, at the very least, slowly going towards the center. Sure, why not? And I will scan for life forms. And by slowly, I mean that's gonna take like 600,000 jumps. So, yeah. It has a bunch of planets. This one has 2. Out of jump range though, just slightly out of jump range. Okay, I'll take this one. We don't care about the economy anymore, so we're just jumping somewhere with a Viking life form on the system. It needs to be a single one. I don't need any more. Just enough to spawn the manufacturing facilities, the knowledge stones for Viking, and all the Viking things that I'm planning on doing in the future. Anyway, I just actually got back like an hour ago. Maybe less. And of course, as I always do, first thing I do is record Slay the Spire for the day, because you don't record dailies before. You can't. You need the daily to be released on the day the daily is, so you know, that's what you do. Even though today, even technically last night, I didn't do a daily, still though, I'm having a lot of fun with not knowing if I will be recording a daily or an Ascension run, so that's kind of fun for me. Anyway, I got back home because I went to one of my neighbors, and one of my neighbors, that specific neighbor, is actually a specialist at car ACs. And what he does is he refills, he cleans, and you know, everything he needs to do, even replaces ACs if needed, because my AC on the car was "Hail, brave Viking ally." Wow. The life form seems to open to conversation, and their ancestors are currently not offended by my presence or the opinions I hold. Wow. I'm sorry, this is just... That has gotta be the funniest thing I've seen all day. I will request dialect help because I'm sorry, that was like... That was the funniest thing ever. Why? I know I'm not laughing. I'm laughing in the inside, okay? Wow, interloper, help. Why would I help you? You're a bartender. Why would I help you? Yeah, look to the ground. Don't look at me. So, where was I? So, yeah, I went... Oh, is that... That's not my ship. The Nemesis of Air. Oh, it looks shiny because of the... Yeah, okay. Never mind. That's an X-Wing. Sort of. Shall I check to see what's here? No, don't wave at me. I don't like you. You're ugly. I will not talk to these people. I will not see them. I should be checking these though. I don't know what I needed, but I know I dehydrogen jelly. That's what I needed. Let's see. Yep. Speaking of which, there it is. 20 of it. I said 20, right? Or did I say 25? I think 20 is more than enough, actually. And how many metal platings am I gonna need? How much room do I actually have? You know what? I'm gonna send these to the starship, and I'm gonna buy like 20... 30. I'll buy 30. Okay. Of course, I can't buy 30. 25? Yeah, 25 is fine. So yeah, my AC was... it hasn't actually been checked up in a couple of years, you know. Normally, the recommendation is that you should actually go and get your AC checked up every single year. If there's anything that needs refilling, you know, they refill it, they calibrate it, they do anything they need to do. Temperate, no. There's only 2 planets here, so we'll see. It's probably not that one, though. It looks kind of bleak. Foaming. Okay, that could actually have my interest. We'll see. I'm gonna go to the bleak one, though. To the temperate one for now. Maybe go to the foaming one afterwards. So yeah, I haven't done that in a while, but this year the AC on cold, normally on the lowest setting, which is, I don't know, it just says low. Like it's 18 is the lowest, and if you actually press it again, it just says low, like in big capital letters, just to make sure that you know you want the car inside to be cold as hell. So yeah, even on the lowest setting, the car did not feel cold. And I did ask around, people were like, yeah, but it's kind of hot outside, so you shouldn't really be judging too much. The AC can't really handle it so much because it's like 30 something degrees Celsius outside. But I do remember from last year, I was keeping the AC at 20 or 20. I don't like this planet anymore. It has frenzied sentinels. At 20 or 21, or was it 22? Somewhere around there. Definitely was not lower than 20. And it was really cold in the car. So I went to get it checked up, and yeah, he actually fixed it. He said it just needed some maintenance, some clearing of the pipes, and a very, very small refill. And he even recommended to me that I actually clean out a part that he said he wasn't going to clean, because if he cleans it, he has to charge me like extra. And he said it's something that'll take you 5 minutes. There's no point in me charging you extra for this. Let's scan for distress. We might actually find a crash freighter. You never know. So he said like go home or at work or something and you just clean it up for like 5 minutes. You won't need more time than that. We actually located a freighter crash site so quick. Okay, it's kind of close. I could actually take the buggy there. We'll see. And I can call the ship there. Where is that? Oh, there it is. And I saw some words over here. Actually, 2 of them. Wow. What's with the sentinel? Go away, sentinels! We don't want you here. You are not welcome on this world. Antimatter. Sure. So yeah, now my AC is like really cold. And I actually turned it up again. It's no longer on the lowest setting. So I'm fine. Everything's a-okay now. But yeah. Yeah, that's mostly what my day went. They changed my route though. I'm still not on the route I wanted. The fridge on the thing is still like really broken down. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there's actually some bounce back. That's interesting. That has never happened before, and this is kind of an interesting place as well. Good thing I took the buggy. I would have never seen this. Oh, River, no, stop, hold. Go that way. It's just the buggy slows down really too much. Inside rivers and oceans and lakes. That's actually more of a lake than a river, but you know, you get the being, you get the gist of it. Oh, somebody's driving kind of quickly. I can hear the I think it's it's definitely a bike sound. Oh, you are big and ugly. Can I get this? Yep, can. Just enough so I can actually get some, a refill or 2 at most. Okay. 90-degree turn. Yeah, otherwise, my day went mostly normal. I mean, today is just, like, not a tough day. It's like it's midweek, In the middle of the week, normally, nobody cares about stuff that much, About what they have or what they don't have. It's mostly Mondays and Fridays, really. It's because Mondays everybody's like, oh, this was not available for us on Sunday and Saturday and whatever, and we're out of it and we're gonna need tons of it, and then they restock and they're like, oh no, we're not gonna need it for like the whole week. So yeah, there's always that. It's like I've always been surprised at the smaller restaurants and stores. By small I mean they're still kind of kind of big, but they're not like extremely big. They're not huge. They still have a couple of workers there. I consider that small. I'm pretty sure most people consider that small. It's not what the Americans would call a mom and pop store. It's not just like the owners there. So I'm still very surprised though, especially the restaurants. Like they buy on a day-to-day basis. Like they don't have everything like stocked up. Like I would be very surprised if I ran a place and I did not have X amount of this just stored in case, in case like it was requested in bigger amounts. I don't get how they work. I honestly don't. Like you can't like order for example, steak every day for like 5 kilograms of steak, for example, every day, which is like a box of steak. I don't know. I just don't like. It's every day. This is every day. Like they sell 5 kilograms every day. And like on Saturday they like run out and nobody sells steak afterwards. I don't know. Log integrity compromised. Patching. Let's read the log. This will be my last year running this trade route. I have a child at home to look after now, or so I am told. My travels must come to an end. It's probably a Gek, isn't it? I look around my crew and ponder their families. The Gek are spawned in vast numbers, knowing their parents' identity, but by necessity, they are unable to form any meaningful bond. There is a life of competition from the beginning. Perhaps this is what gives them their nature as traders. The Korvax have no children at all, apart perhaps from the artificial intelligences they create for various experiments. Only the family units... Yeah, units, it is units. Only the family units of the Viking resemble our own. Oh, our own, so this must be a human. Small units of parents and a number of sibling children, raised as warriors. Our entire history is one of war and hatred. We are so similar to the Viking, and as I look at my child, I wonder. Never mind, I will know soon enough, and there is business to take care of before I am home. Okay, this is something I did not know. Of course, there's a lot of things that I probably don't know about No Man's Sky, but I did not know this. So I know there's 3 races. Of course, 4 with the anomalous race, not the traveler, the anomalous race. So the anomalous race is basically us. But there's Gek, there's Viking, and there's Korvax. Let's actually go to the other planet. And there's us, and we are, spoiler alert, I'm gonna wait for like a second. We are all in a simulation, which if you do finish the storyline you will find out. That is what the Atlas is. It is the computer running the simulation, and it is slowly dying. The creators who built it are ones who look like the anomaly that you first start off with, which is supposedly humanoid. I'm not gonna say human, I'm gonna say humanoid. Because the Gek, the Viking, and the Korvax are not humanoid, I believe. The Gek definitely, and the Korvax definitely not, but everything else. The Viking, maybe, somehow, I don't know. They don't look like humanoid to me. This actually does raise a serious question, you know. This is actually sort of confirming it for me. Like, okay, so there have been humans in this specific simulation. But what happened to them? Humanoid. Let's say humanoid, not humans. Just in case, though, if I do say humans, I'm gonna mean humanoid species, like human-like species in the future regarding this game. There's gonna be nothing on this planet. I have no idea where I'm scanning. There's gonna be this. I think it's time we left the system, isn't it? Yep, it is. Wait a minute. There's 3 planets here. Why do I think there's only 2? Where'd I go? Oh, there's 4 here. Wow. Okay. Temperate. Wait a minute. Weren't we just on a temperate planet? It was that one, though. Oh, that's a black one. I want to go there. Let's see. Let me just quickly scan it, and we shall go. Windswept. Yeah, you know, I want to go because it's dark and it's yellow. Maybe because the dark is the ocean, isn't it? I'm just too far away. It's coming in as black. Huh. That'd still be cool, though. Yeah, it's turning a bit more bluish now. Yeah, it's turning very blue now. Yeah, it's blue now. Oh, well. I cannot pulse jump, can I? I can? Good. Because I didn't want to go towards the edges. I wanted to be towards the middle. But yeah, that raises a serious question. Maybe they were... No, they definitely were. I think that's a confirmation, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely confirmation that a humanoid-like species existed once in the No Man's Sky verse. In the simulation, to be a bit more precise, because they obviously did exist, it has been confirmed by the Atlas. But what happened to them? That's a real question. What happened? Why are there not 4 species? Like, I mean, yes, there's obviously 4. We are the 4th one. But what happened to the humanoid-like ones? Did they die out? Huh. Oh, I see something there. It's not even showing up on the radar. Wow. Why? Why isn't it showing up though? It does have free landing, so I'm just gonna come back to it in a second. What is that over there? This is nothing. Okay, let's go back to land for free. And I should get my, wait a minute, this is a different one. Huh, would you look at that? Okay, we're gonna land over here then. And I do need to build a launch fuel. I really shouldn't forget to do it, and I'll do it now. Sentinels are not frenzied! Okay, let me get the single portable refiner we have now. I could have gone back to the ship and done this, you know, just saying. Right, fuel this with carbon. And put in the ossified star. Because it's gonna be... I do keep forgetting to sell those. Alright, come on. And make it all happen. Shouldn't take too long. Ooh, I got the case of hiccups again. And it shouldn't really matter where I put them, because I'm probably gonna use most of them. If not all of them. Well, 400 dehydrogen is technically 10. It's 10 launch fuel, so 800 would be 20. Yeah, I'd have it for around 25, so we'd be fine. And anything that's left out, I'll just happily keep. Alright, let's see. Let's start making it. So I started at 3, didn't I? I should have actually made a mental note of it. Alright, I finally got my ice cream. I don't know if I mentioned this. Yeah, we're out of Starship launch fuel. Metal plating, sorry, not launch fuel. I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I remember. Yep. That's going in the yep. That is definitely going in the thing. In the title. I do not know if I remember. Anyway, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I actually bought ice cream from one of the other, you know, traders. So let's call ourselves traders. Not traders, traders with a D. With a D, right? With a non-silent D. With a big D. Yeah, okay, never mind. I could buy like 5 more, maybe make some more launch fuel. Did I? I should have more dehydrogen, right? How much do I have? I don't have enough, so I just bought the 5 metal plating for now. Yeah, you know what? I might need it. You never know. Okay, cube. Cube. I cannot sell things to you, though, which is an issue, so I will not even bother checking you. I bought ice cream, like a huge tub of it, because I really like their brand of ice cream. And I bought it from a friend of mine. And I forgot it last night at work. So, you know, our vans and the trucks do have fridges. But they are not, like, in the negatives. They go to, like, 0. Because you're not meant to transport deep frozen things for longer than an hour with them. And we really don't. So I did leave the ice cream there, but the problem is... the van I was using is new, and they actually haven't had the time to like fully repair the fridge part of it, so it didn't go to below 10, I believe. That I wasn't actually carrying anything that needed to go below 10. The thing is though, you know, I was carrying the ice cream, so it sort of melted. So I left it in the fridge, in one of the fridges at work, because I had like 20 more minutes before I had to leave. I was like getting things ready. And I forgot it. I left it and I forgot it. I just wanted to like freeze up a little bit, since our fridges do go to like really low temperatures. So I was like 20 minutes should be more than enough for it to like freeze for a little bit, just enough for me to get it back home. But you know, I forgot it. So I actually made a reminder. I'm not gonna go to the Biana building. I don't know why I marked that. So I actually made a reminder on my phone today just before I leave work. You know, the time. Just so I don't forget the ice cream. It just... I didn't forget it, though. I got the ice cream. And it's one of my favorite types. It's actually a new type. They're apparently experimenting, you know, they're trying to get it into stores. They say it's like the tub is way too big. It's like 2 liters. 2 liters, I believe it's 1 kilogram. 2 liters, 1 kilogram. For ice cream, that is, of course. And it's a new like flavor. It's actually a mixture of flavors, and he said like try it out, you might like it. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll definitely try it out. Like most of those stuff is really good. Like the other ones that I really like are like Cadbury's, and what else? Like Lions, that's the Lions, and what other? Snickers ice cream is it's good. I really shouldn't frown upon it. I really want to come back here afterwards. No, I didn't want to land. I wanted to mark, but there's no way to mark without a visor, so I guess we're landing. How far away is that? I'm just gonna go by buggy. I mean, is there a point in going by buggy? Yeah, there is, a little bit. Exploration. My dear fellow, exploration. Yeah, those are... Actually, I know where to find them. Just not everybody sells them. Because they're more expensive. They generally are than most of their local ice cream brands. Especially the local ones. Local ones tend to sell for a lot cheaper. And are a lot less tasty, but are a lot more ice creamy. So to speak. I wouldn't so much say healthier. It's still ice cream. You know. And normally do keep in mind that I don't know if I've said this, but I normally don't eat too much ice cream. Fuel required, fuel required, fuel required. Like normally one of these tubs I could eat solo, like alone, for like the whole summer. That'd be more than enough for me. And maybe I'd get like an ice cream if I'm out. Yeah. Let's just have an ice cream sometimes. But that's rare. I normally try and avoid it, just like I try and avoid fizzy drinks. And there was once a time where basically that's all I drank, fizzy drinks. Fizzy drink, iced tea, you know, I didn't drink water. That was all I drank. And since those days are long past me, one of the days I was actually, let me read this and then I'll explain. Sentinel, it run honor in, and that is all we know. The terminal shows numerous attempted Sentinel incursions. Each time the Sentinels sent drones, they attempted to scan the building for an entry point rather than engage in a display of brute force. For a while, they just hovered by a specific point on the outside wall. That was months ago. The location now shows a breach, venting the factory's life support systems. The final audio log of the factory's overseer plays. Sentinel, it run, honor, attempt to repair. Okay, that was not a... I attempted to repair the breach in life support, but the system rebels and I end up receiving damage instead. I should leave. There is nothing for me here. Oh, you don't say. So yeah, once upon a time, like a very long time ago, over 10 years ago. Probably... Yeah, over 10 years ago. Definitely over 10 years ago. There was a period where I just drank fizzy drinks. Like, oh, there's 2 there. There's actually 3 there. Where's my ship? If that's not the location of my ship, then I should go there and take these, and then take that as well. Where's the ship? Why can't I see the ship? Oh, that's the ship. Okay, so I can take this one and those words as well. That's nice. That's really good. That's a couple of words just for free there. Like, I don't want to say for months, but I'm pretty sure it was at the very least a whole month where I mostly drank fizzy drinks. Fizzy drinks, iced tea, you know, those types of things. Even those instant, like, packaged ones where you add them to water. So technically I did have some water. Still though, it's not healthy for you. And since those days, you know, like, one day I just realized I was like, no, this can't be healthy for me, like, at all. So I just, you know, stopped. And since then I have been actively avoiding fizzy drinks. Now this does not mean that I won't occasionally buy, you know, fizzy drinks, and me and the missus will drink it. Just she drinks way more fizzy drinks than I do. I generally don't. For example, if I go out with my friends, I would generally have a a coffee. I was gonna say a cafe, but I'll have a cup of coffee and maybe a soda. Most of the time it's a soda, like a club soda. Like 90% of the time it's gonna be a club soda. Like I will not take Coke or Pepsi or whatever. It's just can I actually destroy this and then access it? What did I get? So you can get something except the... I honestly thought that these ones were only useful for the rusted metal. This is a surprise to me. What did I get from this one? Corvex casing. Huh. Honestly, for the longest time, I thought that the only thing these things gave was rusted metal. And randomly, maybe a Corvex casing or a Viking dagger. That's new to me. Okay, let's go to one more manufacturing facility, and I guess if we have time, we'll see what we'll do afterwards. Input data and secure frequency. Let's see what we find. Supply depot? No. Why? No. We don't need that. Wilson. 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 Okay, let's try again. Attempt number 2. Hopefully this does not turn into attempt number 5 or 3 for that matter. Come on. There's a big cloud over there. Cannot see a thing. Manufacturing facility. Let me guess it's really close to me. Okay, it's not as close as I think. So it's not the same one I was just at, because the one I was at is like over there somewhere. I don't know. Well, we're about to find out. It could actually be the same one. No, it's not. I did not travel for 50 seconds. This one is the one I was at. That's a different one. I could have actually seen this if I had actually bothered to look. Just saying. You can see it from here. I guess I did go for the knowledge stones. That kind of got me excited. The knowledge stones. Oh, we cannot make the jump. Almost there. Oh, that's slow. Okay, we got to here in one piece. Oh, the door is actually... The door is actually inside a wall. Okay, I can deal with that. That's fine. I'm gonna go get that knowledge stone first, though. And then we shall deal with the terrain. This is bound to happen. I mean, I am running a couple of mods after all, so this type of thing is bound to happen. But no worries, there is an easy fix. You have a terrain manipulator. Now, where's the landing pad, though? I really didn't see. I can always just go back to my ship. That's fine. But of course, this thing is not standing on anything now, so... Where's the scatter blaster? There it is. Alrighty, let's see what's going on here. And navigation data? I do want navigation data at this point. I am using a lot of it. Oh. An unregistered user deploying graph from emergency supply. As I approach the terminal, the air grows thick with an unknown gas. My breathing becomes rapid. My chest appears to be swell with an unknown energy. Oh, I've had those days, my friend. I've had those days. The terminal identifies the substance as gra. I feel as if I could scream. What should I do, though? I should fight against the impulse, right? Nope. I fight against the impulse to scream, holding my breath and attempting to accelerate my suit's hazard protection. As I struggle, the gas levels decrease. The terminal registers a disappointment from those who created the factory. Huh. I've had this before. I know I've had this before. So they are repeating. I guess we've had almost everything. Oh, well. Let me check for free landing now. Free landing. Free landing. Where are you? Free landing. Okay, it's... Oh, there it is. That's interesting. Okay, so it doesn't actually show up. That's good to know. I will terrain manipulate a little bit, I guess, just so my ship has a place to land. And do keep in mind, I do use now. Oh no, that's bad. Do keep in mind my ship. I'm gonna just clear a path here so I can leave next time. Do keep in mind my ship does need to take off and does use navigation data as well. So, yeah, there are many reasons for which I need navigation data. That is one of them. The other one is canning en masse. I took Wilson, good. I just wanted to check just in case, you know, if I had to like find him again. For now, though, my name is Rampant. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see you all in the next one. And double wave today.